Well, thank you very much, Representative Kilmer. And first, I want to thank Chair DeFazio for your leadership. You are fearless, you are tireless, and you really embody the values that we stand for as Democrats. And this is a bipartisan effort, but I want to make sure we remember that, we stand for a nation that is safe, that is secure, and that is just. And all these investments that we are making in transportation and infrastructure address all of those things. We know that we have an opportunity to address climate change in a meaningful way. We want to support small businesses that are part of a supply chain and will work on these projects. We want to support union jobs, and we want to make sure that we are keeping our communities safe. These investments do all of that. And to get a little parochial as well, I was so pleased that we got projects in there that are going to strengthen neighborhoods in Tacoma, that will address an international business district in Lakewood, that's going to help with economic development in Lacey, that will help a trail system in Fife, and also deal something with the roundabout in Tumwater, which is going to be vital to people's mobility. As we look at why the Invest in America Act is so important, we know that we've been talking about infrastructure investments for a very long time. We finally now have a chance to make these very bold investments. And I'm proud that I serve as vice chair of the Rail and Hazardous Materials Subcommittee, because it means that we are making the types of investments in rail that we haven't really thought about the Pacific Northwest. And I mean that in terms of high-speed rail, I mean that in terms of increasing Amtrak. And if we're really going to address climate change, we have to make it easier for people to make different choices that are carbon-free. And by making these investments, we're doing just that. So it is my honor to be here today. I'm going to advocate as hard as I can for the Invest in America Act. But we know that when we invest in infrastructure, the return in investment is so strong. In fact, it's expensive to not make these investments. So I'm proud to work with my colleagues here. I thank Chair DeFazio for his leadership. And let's just get this passed and put America back to work.